Welcome to Digimon.
Hello and welcome to Digimon, and welcome to another deck profile Monday. If you are new to the channel, also if you are returning, please make sure to like, subscribe and ding the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future content. Plenty more stuff coming your way in the coming weeks. Now you'll notice again, if I'm not at this end of the table, that means it's not my deck we're looking at. We are looking at Charles's deck today. Charles, would you like to say hello?
Hello, Charles.
Alex did that joke already. You can't do that.
No, did he?
Yeah,
Damn.
You can't steal his.
God.
Oh, it's so unoriginal.
No, I know.
Well, at least, hopefully, your deck building is quite original, though. So
I hope so.
What deck are we looking at today, Charles?
We are looking at, well, Numemon and Monzaemon. Quite evidently.
Yeah,
from
which,
the
to be fair, this actually was... we do requests on the channel, but I haven't had anyone request that the first deck profile they share on the channel specifically was something. But you specifically requested that Numemon should be your first deck.
Oh, yeah. This is my deck.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no one else down at Locals plays Numemon. You literally are the only Numemon player, which is going to be scary come next format.
Yeah, just a bit.
But, you know, we're not quite there at next format yet, but
No.
Numemon's still a pretty scary deck. So
Still does stuff.
It still does a lot of stuff. So, Charles, if you want to get us started on the card by card.
Right. Well, unfortunately, like every deck currently in this format,
Hey, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Oh god, my eggs! No one cares about the egg. I mean, I'm playing 4 Sunamons because it's a black egg, so all your rookies digivolve off it. That's the main reason. Also gives you extra draw when you digivolve off it. You could also potentially play the new BT15 Demi Mirror, but I would save that until BT16 when you've got more Ukamons to digivolve on top of this instead of just the one playset of Ukos.
Yeah, I was going to say, because this is a very much a BT16 pick.
Yeah.
But not we can't quite facilitate it yet.
No.
Obviously, once you can, that probably
Definitely.
is the way to go.
I would prefer this because it's easier to get your Platinum Numemons into the trash to then draw to and cycle faster through your deck.
And the fact is, Numemon doesn't really... You don't even care, really, about putting your Numemons on top of a rookie, because they're so weenie anyway.
But yeah.
You know.
Numemon's just there to die, unfortunately.
Yeah. he died
A lot of the
since.
time, he's just there to be deleted
Yeah.
and then do some stuff.
Yep.
Right. So those are your choices for eggs. Like I said, Sunamon for now, probably. BT16, probably switch over to Demi Mirror.
Good shout.
Like I was saying before I was interrupted,
Sorry.
I am obviously playing 4 Ukamon because, unfortunately, he's probably the best card in the deck.
Yeah. It's a shame, isn't it? A lot of these kind of... It's the same with Sukamon as well. Obviously, we saw Dan's deck profile last week. Ukamon is just the secret source for the poop throwing and the slimy decks, because it's just...
Just
does all the business.
Yeah, he makes bad decks good, and he makes good decks great.
Yes, which is an issue going forward, I think, for Ukamon.
Yes.
But we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Bandai's ban list is Bandai's ban list. It's not ours.
No.
But for now, he's safe at 4.
Yes.
And obviously a great facilitation for your memory gain and
Memory
your
and
draw.
the draw.
Yeah.
Because you'll use it... Well, a lot of the time, you'll digivolve this on top of your Sunamon, you'll move them out, then you'll hatch another egg, you'll do some more stuff with your rookies, and you'll leave him there, because he's worth more on the field instead of just swinging wildly into security. Because it gives you more memory, gives you more draw. If you get a second Ukamon out, then you're laughing.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Just got constant memory draw, constant draw, just becomes a living pot of greed. You know?
Genuinely, yeah. So I start my turn with 2 extra memory than whatever you give me.
Yeah, exactly.
Memory tamers probably aren't all that necessary anymore.
No, genuinely. I mean, the only reason why you might have a memory tamer is because if people started, having the floodgate rookies.
Yes.
Against specifically this.
Yes.
Come BT16, I think people will do more.
Well, yeah.
But we'll have to
Not
wait
even
and
just
see.
the floodgate rookies. There's a certain tamer who's quite good into Ukamon.
Very true. That is very true.
The Digimon Emperor.
Yeah, I know all too well about the Digimon Emperor. If anyone missed the match between myself and Charles when we played Fanglong and was it Leopardmon?
It was, yeah.
It was Leopardmon. Yeah, I forgot what Digimon Emperor does, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Next cards.
So the next 4 are 4 Floodgate Tumon.
Yes. which is just borrowing from Sukamon, frankly.
Like I said, it's a black rookie, it's a floodgate. That's the only reason it's there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unfortunately for Numemon, it doesn't have any thematic rookies.
No, which to be fair is kind of true of the series as well. Because
Yes.
Numemon was basically all rookies were Numemon's rookies. So therefore, in the card game, no rookies.
Sukamon's got Tumon. Numemon is unfortunately just Numemon.
Yeah, yeah,
He has no rookies that go in the deck, so you just have to play whatever the best rookies are, which is why you play
Ukamon, Tumon,
and the other Ukomon. Not yet.
Not yet. is there another rookie in the slot one too? You got that Ukamon?
Not really, but
No?
there is another 4 of Floodgate. It is literally just
Floodgates.
and
Yeah.
Ukomon. So you got your Floodgate of choice can change. You could also play the Security Chikurimon
Yes.
to check in security.
No, I mean, the security one is really cool because of that Digivolve, but I just find any security effect can be a little bit kind of
It's very, very
dicey.
situational and very.
Because if they're swinging in something that doesn't have that Digivolve, then you've got an issue.
It doesn't yet.
If you don't find it in security, that's an issue.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'd say probably these floodgates
That's
are
why I
definitely
feel
that
like
bit.
this is the best bit. There aren't too many decks at the moment that are reducing play cost, but it still comes up every now and again.
Yeah, definitely. There's still Royal Knights players out there. You know, they've got to get their value out of that deck. I mean, Lord knows how expensive it was to build when it came out. Yeah, no, that's a great pick. Really nice for that control, actually.
Yeah.
You know, you've got no other need for memory gain and stuff like that with Ukomon. Then obviously these guys to control the board. Really, really cool.
Also, Tumon stops opposing Ukomons.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Which is very cool.
Yeah. Right, that is it for the rookies. We have no more rookies left. We are now going on to
The stars of the show.
the star of the show, our best friend, the man of the hour, Numemon. I play 3 of the RB Numemon, who's literally just there for his on-delete, reveal 3, add a Monzaemon, and a card with Numemon as well. It's all he's there to do, and sometimes you can get his inheritable out to give blocker, but a lot of the time you don't need to block because you've usually cleared their board with some scary things coming up later.
Yeah. I mean, the power level of this deck just ramps up. Like, at the moment, it's all weenie guys. Oh, look, they kill themselves to do searches.
Yeah.
Oh, look. But it's gonna get scarier, guys.
The power level goes up quite a lot, and you want these guys in your trash as much as you can because they will facilitate more cards later on in the deck. But at the moment, he's just there. He's digivolved off 2 of any of these except for Ukomon, which is one of the issues with Ukomon. But he's so good you can't not play him.
Well, the fact is as well, like, although it's an issue, it's in other decks where they're more expensive to play out.
Yeah.
Not being able to digivolve on top of Ukomon is an issue.
No, yeah.
But Numemon is literally the same cost to play out as the Ukomon.
Yeah.
So it's like,
He gets
is it
around
an
it.
issue?
Not really.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, Vil 3, add a card with Monzaemon, and 1 card with Numemon. So, you're finding all your pieces with just this 1 card. So, the next 2 cards I play in my deck are the BT15 Numemon. I play this at 2 because he's really only there to play the Tamer and potentially give something rush. He's also another name for Numemon, also has the blocker inheritable, same as this Numemon, but his main reason is you play him, gets you out a free Tamer. The rush is nice, but more often than not, you just want the free Tamer out.
yeah, it's nice to have the option though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Because like you never know when rush is going to come up.
No.
Like you just need that one more swing, rush.
Yeah.
You know.
Sometimes you can just sit with this in your hand. They won't know that you've got it. Then all of a sudden you're like, they think you only need 1 check, and then you play the rush doom and you swing for game,
Exactly.
which always feels good.
Yes.
Numemon for game is
It's the new hybrid.
Numemon for game, and it's just it hits different. It feels good.
To be fair, I mean, there's if it weren't for the Satsuki kind of being a bit more, actually, to be fair, Satsuki's fairly generic. Actually, isn't
Satsuki's
it?
fairly generic for Digiplease
Like-
and then Numemon, Monzaemon.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know if there are any other black decks that could facilitate Numemon, specifically this one, but like, you know,
You could.
interested to think of.
I think I do play this in Digiplease, actually. I think. Yes. But he's more here, like I said, just to get the Tamer out. Rush is a nice bonus, but more often than not, it's just to play a free Tamer.
Yeah, fair.
Next is one of the most important cards in this deck, which is the 4 of the BT11 Garymon. who is trash 1, draw 2. On play, so you're never really going to want to be digivolving this on top of anything.
No.
Because first of all, he costs 2, like most of the things in here, but he always only costs 3 to play. So you're going to be playing him. Most of the time, what you're going to want to be trashing is your Platinum Numemon, because then you can bring him back from the trash. But he's there. Probably your best turn 1 play.
Yeah.
Just to help you cycle food faster and set up your trash.
And he's treated as Numemon.
He is treated as
Yeah.
Numemon, yeah. So he counts for all your Numemon effects. You can search him off everything. He counts for Monzaemon. He's just a very good card.
Yeah.
Next, I think we're done with the level 4s, and we're going straight... Oh, no.
No, you forgot about
Very
the most
important one. The most important one. Our new boy, that obviously you play at 4, is our Numemon
The
X.
glorious pink boy. Look at him.
He does everything you would want out of a Numemon. Digivolves for 0 on top, gets you that draw, is on delete while you have a Numemon underneath, or an X antibody, which we'll come back to at some point. You just play a Numemon from your trash without playing the cost. It could be any Numemon, it could be your Platinum Numemon, it could be any of the Numemons. You could even play himself out with it. I don't know why you would.
No, but I mean...
But you could.
You're very... If it's your only option...
If it's your only
definitely
option, you could, but you probably don't. Like I said, the main reason you want to set up your trash to get your Platinum Numemons in there, so you can use your Numemon X to bring out your Platinum Numemon, and you'll see what he does later on a bit. But 4 of BT15 Numemon X is a must. Have to play it at 4.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I am sure that that's all the level 4s. We're moving on to my favourite. While I love Numemon, I've always been more into Monzaemon.
Yeah. Yeah, to the point we've joked about you dressing up as Monzaemon at regionals.
Definitely.
So if you ever see someone dressed up as Monzaemon at regionals, you know it's us.
Probably me, yeah. My deck is more focused around Monzaemon, because a lot of the ratios you'll probably want to tone down your Warus, because while he's very good, he's not as good as some of the other Monzaemons you could play. But he's a Monzaemon in name, so he works on all the things. You can digivolve him off Numemon like all the other Monzaemons. But most importantly, he de-digivolves one.
Yeah, and de-digivolving is so strong in the current format.
Definitely.
With all those ace cards around, like, it's, it's even if you can only do it the once,
Yeah.
de-digivolve is insane at the moment.
So this is where the Monzaemons are interesting, because a lot of the time you can digivolve them on top of your Numemons, but you can also hard play them, take one of your Numemons from your trash, and then place them underneath to gain additional effects. So this one, on play and when digivolving, trash card, de-digivolve 1. But if it's on play, it gets the on play and another one, trash card with Numemon in name, to then stop all of your opponent's level 5 or lower, level play cost 5 or less from attacking.
Yeah.
So it's a nice way to get rid of a big threat and then stop them from also being able to attack with all their little threats as well. So that's why I play this one at 4. He's just pretty good.
Yeah, he's very cool.
And more importantly, he also gives security attack +1 if this Digimon has Monzaemon or Numemon in name as an inheritable.
Which is really good.
Very strong.
Because you do have access to jamming, like... Numemon can do a surprising amount of checks, actually.
Numemon is scary.
Yeah.
Really scary. Next Monzaemon is the RB Monzaemon. Probably the strongest Monzaemon.
Yeah, no word of a lie.
On play, put a Numemon underneath, gain 2 memory, also give something -3k DP and security attack -1. Still has the same inheritable as the Waru Monzaemon. So just all round very good, strong card. Removes little threats and can also stop their big threats from finishing the game.
Yeah. Just phenomenal card, actually.
Yeah.
Are these the only 2 Monzaes you've got, or you got some others on the way?
I have the best Monzaemon. Probably the strongest card in this deck. Monzaemon X.
Yeah.
Monzaemon X goes on top of Waru and Monzae for nothing. Lets you play a Numemon.
Don't mind us laughing. Sam's just gotten here and he's just doing the Macarena in the background.
Yeah. You digivolve him on top of either Waru Monzae or Monzaemon. Play out a level 3 or a Numemon. It can't be Numemon in name. It has to specifically be a Numemon, which is one of the drawbacks, but not too bad. You can either play either of these, or you can also play your Garymon because he is treated as Numemon. Can't play your Numemon X. So, a bit of an issue, but more importantly, you'll probably be playing him for either of these just to get more bodies out, but you can also use it to play your level 3s. So, come BT16, put out your Numemon with this.
So is it literally just generically any level 3?
Any level 3. It's just if Monzaemon or X Antibody is in this Digivolution cards, play one Numemon or level 3 Digimon card from your hand without paying the cost.
Wow.
Which then triggers his other all turns. When one of your other Digimon is played, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 2k DP for each Digimon you have on the board. So it counts itself, counts whatever you've just played, and whatever you may already have on the board. So it's pretty easy to build this up to a pretty massive DP minus.
Yeah. Very cool.
Now, going on to our level 6s, which is...
Oh, so you don't play the Armor Purge Monzae?
I don't play the Armor Purge Monzae. The Armor Purge Monzae is not great. His whole gimmick is you will put him out with Armor Purge. When he's deleted, you can Armor Purge him and then you'll still have a Numemon on board, so you could trigger a non-delete or something, or maybe a Numemon X again. But a lot of the time, he's not worth it. He goes out there for 5, that's it. He doesn't do anything like this Monzaemon to give anything to like security minus or 3k DP minus. He's just there and is a body.
Yeah.
Whereas these both impact the board straight away.
Yeah, and then Monzae X just explains itself.
Yeah, Monzae X
is just, that's a very good card.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't play the Armor Purge one, mainly because he's not very good.
Nah, not compared to these 3 now.
Not compared to this one, or this one. I mean, you could probably take down your Warrior Monzaes and fit in the Armor Purge one, but at this point I would just play the Warrior Monzaes over the Armor Purge.
Yeah.
This little fella down here, our BT6, BT14, our level 6 Numemon, is the probably most important card in this deck. He does everything you need him to do. He comes out, gives you 2 memory, but he can also, on delete, return a player Monzaemon from your hand without the cost.
Yeah, just any Monzaemon.
Any Monzaemon.
Is it Monzaemon in name, or is it specifically
No,
Monzaemon?
or Monzaemon in name.
Wow, okay.
So you could play Monzaemon, you could play Waru Monzae, play any of the Monzaes. It has to be level 5 or lower, so you can't use it to play Shin Monzae.
No.
But yeah, it's level 5 or lower. It's also Numemon, but a lot of the time what you'll want to be doing is you'll want to be playing your Monzaes because they all have on plays to then place a Numemon underneath to then carry on doing their effects again. Obviously, when on play and when did you over trash card Numemon in its hand, gain 2 memory. So what you'll do is you'll usually play him off your Numemon X, play him back from the trash a card, gain 2 memory, which you can either do during your turn or, more importantly, during your opponent's turn to steal
swing
2
it back
memory.
to yourself, yeah.
Which is the main reason and what you want to be doing with him. Like I said, on delete, just get back another Monzae. The Monzaes all have an on play to gain 2 memory as well. So if you delete this, play out a Monzae, steal 2 memory, potentially. It's very strong.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like any sort of card that can start swinging things back to your turn and just having that disruption. That, like, honestly, that is possibly one of the greatest forms of interruption in the game currently. Is just anything that can swing turn back to yourself just immediately stops their entire turn.
Yeah,
you know, and that's a very unique thing.
Doesn't matter how many effects you have if it's not your turn.
Yeah, exactly. You know, well, you want to try and do Blitz Omni. Well, I'm going to swing the turn back to myself before you do that.
Yeah,
sucks to be you.
This is where we get into some of the more interesting picks. So I play 2 of the Venusmon, which can go off top of the Monzae or the Monzae X, and is just a nice thing to kind of stall out a turn if you need it, or to stop your opponents when digivolving or when attacking. So basically all it'll do is buy you a turn, which you might need to then swing full game, or to save yourself, so you can hopefully draw out into what you need. But also, like I said, everything in this deck seems to recycle itself. So your Platinum Numemons will recycle all your Monzaemons. You can digivolve your Venusmons on top of the recycled Monzaes. It's just a big loop that all feeds into each other, and it's just... It's perfect.
It's pretty good.
It's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as perfect as the fact that all of this can potentially digivolve into her. That's just hilarious.
Yes. I mean,
that is hilarious to me.
My gross pink rat, my green snot blobs, my weird creepy teddy bears can all just turn into Venusmon.
Yeah, literally a Digimon based on the Greek goddess of beauty and
everything.
I think Monzaemon's beautiful.
I mean, to be fair, to each their own.
Now we get into the level 7s where it's kind of a bit generic. Death
You
X.
don't play Shin Monzo anymore.
I don't play Shin Monze.
Oh, interesting.
I've cut out the Shin Monzes because he's all right. I think Venusmon does what he does, but better. And putting things into security is always good, but it's a bit more unreliable than just playing out of Venusmon and saying you just can't do anything.
Yeah, that's fair, actually. That is very fair.
Because the Shin Monze, 3k DP minus to the board and security attack -1 to your opponent's board. So it's kind of like a mini ruin mode.
Yeah.
But it pops all level 3s back into the security, which sometimes you don't really want to do. Can help you, but more often than not, it helps your opponent.
Yeah, that's fair, actually.
So Death X, he's self-explanatory, he's Death X.
Yeah.
He can digivolve off top of Platinum Numemon.
Yeah.
He's black.
Yeah.
But a lot of the time you'll just be hard playing him, and he's there just in case it gets a bit too much.
Yeah, for sure. And if you're going up against particularly wide boards and things like that, yeah. I'm praying for a Death Xmon from a sealed box of BT9 that I have for reasons that none of you know about yet.
Secret reasons.
Secret DU Digimon stuff.
Ooh. Whoa. And then also Ruin Mode.
Yes, yeah.
Because
Ruin Mode, yeah, literally like two of the most busted level 7s in the game.
Two staple level 7s, both can digivolve off the top of Platinum Numemon.
Do you know what's crazy as well? I don't know why you would, but you could play Portsmod as well.
You could also play
because you can digivolve off the Platinum
Digivolves off the Platinum Numemon, which you will play out for free multiple times. It's Platinum Numemon is this deck.
Yes,
Monzaemons are nice. Platinum Numemon is where this deck shines because he does everything you want him to do and more.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, Death X, Ruin Mode, they do what you need them to do.
Yeah, kind of like toolbox level 7s almost, aren't they?
Yeah. They'll wipe your opponent's board and then just kind of say, let's start again. Or win you the game.
Yeah, to be fair.
We play 2 of the Louis as well, because Louis is a good tamer, especially in this deck where you want to be swarming the board, getting as many Digimon out as possible, so you can use them with your Monze X or with your Ukamons, literally anything. I only run at 2, because I've put other bits in instead. But Louis at 2, move one of your level 3 or higher from your breeding area, suspend gain of memory.
Yeah.
Use that in conjunction with Ukamon. It's kind of nutty.
Yeah, almost absolutely. Because all of a sudden your 1 memory gain is now becoming 2 memory gain, and then even more as you gain more and more Ukos. You know? Great pick.
And then the Satskis, I only run at 2. I only play 2 of the Rush Numemon that you saw, so I'm only playing Satsuki at 2. The jamming the Ruby is nice, but more often than not, she'll be there for your memory. You'll slide her underneath every now and again, just for the jamming, and then probably take her out again, because having that memory at the start of turn is more important than you rebooting.
Yeah. And to be fair, it's always a key thing to remember with these Mind Link Tamers, to remove them when you can.
Yes.
Especially in a deck like this where you've got such weenie bodies.
Yeah.
Because if you leave that Tamer under there, and
very easy.
Delete you with a DP reduction or raid or something, you lose the Tamer as well.
Very easy to lose your Tamers in this deck. Then the last 2 cards in my deck are the Protoforms.
Oh, interesting.
So I play the Protoforms because they are usable with both our fantastic friend Monze and our other special friend Numemon. So sometimes what you'll find in this deck is that you'll be missing a piece. Like you won't have a Monzaemon to digivolve your Monze X on top of, or a Numemon that you can't digivolve your X on top of. So this is where Protoform comes in. It says, well, hang on, I'm an X antibody, and I cost you 1 less to digivolve on top of. I can put this X antibody underneath this Tumon, digivolve for 1, and then still get the effect of my Numemon because it counts as an X antibody.
Yeah, to be fair, that is a very good shout. And then obviously there's the recursion as well.
And also, like I said, pieces in this deck are very important. So if your Digimon ever does get deleted, you can just take out something out of the Digi-Evolution cards and add it back to your hand, and then this goes on top of your security and just keeps coming back and being usable again. Same with the Monze. Say you're missing a Monze, you've got a level 4 Numemon out, but you want to trigger the Monze X, Protoform.
Yeah.
Stick the Protoform under your Numemon, digivolve up into your Monzaemon X antibody, and you can trigger its ability. So, all in all, very good card for this deck.
Yeah. Like, I don't think you'd ever want to use the original X antibody, but
You
that one
could use the original X antibody if you didn't have these, but obviously you wouldn't get the reduction in digivolving,
Yeah,
which you kind of need.
And let's be honest, you'll be doing it to swing, to digivolve, to then lose your guy.
Yeah, that's
to be fair, you've got on deletion effects. So,
you do have on deletion. So, like I said, you could use the original X antibody. I prefer Protoform, just for the cheaper digivolve and the recursion from the Digivolution sources. And also, an extra rare obscurity is never a bad thing.
No, not at all. Not at all. Okay, brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool build, my dude. So with this being said as well, something I need to ask you as well, because I asked Dan this. When are we getting the Sukamon Numemon grudge match?
Maybe after Jank Tank.
Maybe after Jank Tank.
Maybe
after Jank Tank 3.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, everyone. But yeah, make sure to keep an eye on the channel for that. And indeed, any other matches you guys are after. And let us know if there are any deck profiles that you guys are looking for from us. I know we had one person who requested Blue Flare at one point, which, to be fair, would be
that would be me again.
That would be you again. Because Charles came top 4 at regionals, don't you know, with Blue Flare.
Well, they won, and I lost.
Yeah.
I lost first game, day 2.
they don't need to hear that bit. Anyways, but until next time, everyone, make sure to keep it digital.
Bye.